Question 4. Jane lives in Cardiff and plans to travel to Bangor. Jane thinks about catching the train, so we've got train times there. Go from Cardiff Central through to Holyhead with different stops. It says that Jane wants to arrive in Bangor before 1 o'clock, so 1 p.m. So looking at these trains, first thing we're going to notice is that one gets in at 10:22. That one gets in at 9:33. That one gets in at 11:38, and that one gets in at 1:28, which has gone past. So that one's not going to work for us. It says she could catch the 7:21 train from Cardiff Central. And how long would it take to get from to Bangor? So if she left at 7:21 a.m. and she arrived at 11:38 a.m., what would be the difference between the two? Well, if we look at this, to get from 7:21 to 11:21, we'd have to add 4 hours. And to get then to 11:38, from 21 to 38, we'd be 17 minutes. So the answer is 4 hours, 17 minutes. But there's various ways you could have worked that one out. For part B, section 1, you've got a map that Jane decides to follow. You're given her journey details, the distance that she travels and the time which it takes her. Jane knows that her car travels 50 miles on a gallon of petrol. The cost per gallon is £5.90. How much would the petrol cost Jane to drive from her home to Bangor? Well, the first thing we need to know is how many gallons of petrol she needs. So gallons needed will be the 200 miles that she's travelling divided by the 50 miles per gallon that she can travel in her car. 200 divided by 50 is 4, so she's going to need 4 gallons of petrol. Now we now need to work out, we're asked for the cost. So she's going to buy 4 gallons at £5.90 per gallon. £4 times £5.90 equals, press the SD button, 23.6, so that would be £23.60. Make sure you write that 60 and not 6. That's a very common misconception and one where people lose marks quite a lot. Part 2. Jane needs to take a break every 1 hour 15 minutes of driving. How many breaks will she need to take before reaching Bangor? So we're told that she's going to, normally it takes 4 hours 30 minutes. Without any stops. Okay. And they're saying that she needs to take a break every hour and 15. So that means she will go from 0 to 1 hour 15. And then she'll stop. And then she'll go to 2 hours 30. And she'll stop. Then add another 1 hour 15 minutes onto that, so it'd be 3 hours 45 minutes. And she stop. And then she wouldn't need another stop until she got to 5 hours. Well, we're only going to 4 hours 30. So how many stops is she going to need? She will need 3 breaks in total. And then part 3, Jane decides to allow 5.5 hours for the whole journey, and she needs to arrive in Bangor by 1 p.m. At what time should she leave? Well, if we're looking at that, then we want her to she will needs to arrive at 1 p.m. and we can work our way back. So if we go back 5 hours, we would get to 8 a.m. And then she wants to leave the half hour. So if we then take away another 30 minutes, it would be 7:30 a.m. So all I've done is work backwards.